Hello, every pony, Blue Devil, Red Devil here, and today we're playing Farming Simulator 15. The way I was standing, it looked like it was hovering because you couldn't see the wheels. So, we still got all this corn to do. So, I don't know if the game is real quiet or gonna be. So we got this section to do from those trees down to here, so I'm gonna back up. Let's just turn this back on, turn that off. Okay. So, it's been a wild week since last week. I bought a game called Windblown, which I plan on doing a let's play with that for a bit. Because I can't stop playing the damn thing. I just got paid, so I bought Sparking Zero, and I pre-ordered Farming Simulator 2024. Or no, sorry, 2025, my bad. Wrong one. So that's been pre-ordered. So as soon as it's available on the 12th, again, just as a reminder, I will probably be doing a very long live stream. I'm not going to say a 12-hour, but probably close to it. I'll probably start off by live streaming me playing this. And then as soon as the game is available for download, switch over to, while it's downloading, continue playing this. And then as soon as I'm able to play it, move over and start playing it. Ooh, that is steep. I did not expect that to be so steep. And John, if you're watching this, or if someone watches this and then can talk to John from Plow, hey, if you want to hang out in the new game, I'll come back to TeamSpeak and hang out with you for a bit. During the first day the game is out. Maybe, I don't know. I don't hang out with those guys from Plow anymore. And it's nothing to do with them, it's to do with me. I'm a bit too set in my ways, I guess, and there's too many people that are also set in their ways. That's not a good way to say it. It makes me sound like an ass. No, it just comes down to I have different ideas of how I want. They take the game a little too serious at times. That's what I'm saying. Well, I'm trying to get at. if I want to just goof off a little bit in the game, I got yelled at for it. Like in one of the streams, there was absolutely nothing for me to do, and so I took the pickup truck and I was just doing donuts in a field that they didn't own, and they complained about me doing donuts. It's like, what else am I supposed to do? I don't want to just stand there and do nothing. I'm playing a game. I want to do something. But I was also younger at the time. So, I don't know. Maybe now I just won't be like that. I don't know. I also feel like I was a bit more arrogant back then. Since it was 2015, 2016. I think even earlier than that I was playing with them. I think no, because I started playing them in with this game. I'd hang out with them, so 2015 would have been out. So yeah, I hung out with them in 2017 and 2019. Actually, I don't think I played 2019 with them. I think no, because I started going over the road truck driving, and that's what really spread a wedge there, because I couldn't hang out with them all the time anymore, because you know, when you're truck driving, there's spots where you go to where you don't get good internet, good coverage on your phone, so I couldn't watch the live stream all the time. And yeah, I just feel like they moved on without me, and it felt like a whole new group. I just didn't really feel like joining. I don't know. There's a bunch of excuses, I guess. That might be just me, just I don't feel like reducing myself to some of the more core members know who I am, but the newer people, I don't know. I like meeting new people and talking to them, but I'm also a bit of a handful, and I don't feel like explaining why and how I do stuff to people all the time. Because, you know, the name is there. I went with the name Blue Dart Red Devil, not out of sus. Devil. No, it's because the way I act. I am nice and friendly all the time, but I also have a mischievous side to me where, hey, if I see a funny moment, I'm gonna do the funny moment, even if it's not the kindest thing to do. Why the hell? Is this tractor sliding? It is. Okay. And some people just can't handle me or deal with me. So. Also, I kind of really got focused on my own YouTube channel, and I just didn't have time between me trying to YouTube, Twitch, and do a job. Just ran out of time to sit and do nothing, which now that's what I do mostly, because I'm disabled, mainly because I got too fat from sitting in a truck and driving across the country too much. Yeah, I thought truck driving would be a good job for losing weight. It's not. And if you think that, just get out of your head now, and because you'll regret it later. Especially if I thought doing flatbed would help. But when you're still going 2 to 3 days of travel, That's still 2 to 3 days of sitting on your ass and doing nothing but driving a truck. I need to... I'm currently going to the gym, trying to figure stuff out. Hopefully... I'm also looking at doing something I really don't want to, but because of my age and it's getting harder, getting guy, I'm gonna say it wrong. Gastropodically bypass surgery or whatever the fuck it's called. I don't know. It's where they take it, either two operations. One, they take your stomach and they cut it in half and they sew it back up, meaning your stomach is now smaller, making you get filled up faster. Or they cut out a section of your intestines so the food moves faster through it, so you absorb less of it, or something like that. It's to help you deal with if you're eating too much, and that's always been my problem. I like big servings, and I cannot lie. But unfortunately, that also was my issue. That heavy, all those servings kind of fucked me with weight-wise. God damn it. Let's try to clean up around the tree a little bit. Do I miss hanging out with, to go back to a previous conversation, do I miss hanging out with John and Stephanie and all them? Absolutely. It was a good community. It just, I grew away from them, more or less. It's nothing to do with them, it's mainly me. I just grew away from them, and I just wanted my own. Pretty much, I want to start my own community of people to hang out with and stuff. But, you know, doing almost 2 years of truck driving, not uploading anything, barely uploading anything before that because I was constantly having computer problems. And now, even this year, taking almost a hiatus of almost 3 months. Mainly because I got the depressions and I just couldn't bring myself to do anything. It's not easy. Mainly because I don't make money from this. So at times I'm wondering why I even do it. But to me, I started this not because I wanted to make money from YouTube. I just wanted to do this so I can find people that were like-minded like me to hang out with and be friends with. Because, to put it bluntly, all my friends are gone. After high school, all my family all moved to different locations. My friends left. One of my best friends left because he was taking care of his mother and grandmother, and they wanted to move out of New York, which I don't have an issue with that. But I don't want to leave because I like my little neck of the woods. It's a peaceful place. It has its moments, but I've already told my mom if I ever move, I'm not moving to the south where she lives, because she lived in Alabama and now she lives in South Carolina. And I don't want to move to the southwest or the mid-Atlantic, if I think that's what it's called, which would be Virginia, West Virginia, Tennessee area. I don't want to go there either. Actually, I don't think that is the Mid-Atlantic. I think the Mid-Atlantic is Ohio and Kentucky and West Virginia, upper part of West Virginia and Pennsylvania, western part of Pennsylvania. Weirdly enough, I want to go to a place that's much colder and more depressing than New York. The upper part of North Dakota. Why? Because I made a couple deliveries in the Dakotas, and I find them peaceful. You know, I like hanging out with people and being around people, but I find myself more relaxed when I'm not around people. I don't know. I find myself comfortable around people and happy I'm around with people and way too friendly talking to people. I need to learn to shut the fuck up, because I will just blab shit when I'm not supposed to. Uh-oh. I also don't like to be around people. I don't know, I'm a weird person. Nah, I would like to move to the upper part of North Dakota. It'd be colder, more sparse. But, I don't know, when I was out there, I just fell in love with the scenery and stuff. There's a damn bug right in the middle of my screen. Die. It's a die. Die. I'm missing. There we go. I missed a bunch of goddamn times. What is wrong with me? Apparently I can't hit this bug on my screen. You know what? I might just download TeamSpeak again. Just for when the game does, when Farming Simulator 25 comes out. Maybe I will go rejoin John. Just to explore the world with them, maybe. I don't know. It'd be a fun little thing to do again. Hang out with them. Right now, I'm also trying to get the people I hang out with now in Discord. I'm trying to get them to do recordings and stuff with me, but it's just the one doesn't feel like playing games unless they feel like it, which is fine. But he also drags me into games that I don't ever feel like playing, but he wants to play. But when I bring up a game that I want to play, and he's like, no. Like, okay. I took a chance to play the dumb game with you. You can take a dumb chance with me and play a dumb game with me. Which, you know, I have dragged him into a couple of games. Rounds was one of them, which I made a recording, but the problem is, it was back when I first got my new computer, and I never set up the microphone before recording properly, so you can barely hear what the fuck I'm saying. It's like I'm whispering in the background. It's like me whispering to my microphone from a distance. So it's like if I walk all the way back, if I push my microphone all the way back there, I don't know how well you hear me, but this is how it probably will sound. That's probably how it sounds. I don't know. I don't know until I edit this, but I guess I can take a small clip from that and put it up there. No, that's too much work. Fuck that. I'm a lazy editor. The less editing I can do, the better. That's why I'm keeping an eye on this, because once this reaches 40 minutes, I'm just going to end it. I'm also trying to figure out stuff to talk about, so I don't have to cut out sections. Because the less I have to cut out, the better. I haven't done much on projects outside, mainly because my allergies have really been kicking my ass the last couple of days. The temperature has gone up again. Today was 70 something degrees, and yesterday was nearly 80. Problem is, my allergies is based on the leaves. I think I said this in the last recording too. In the spring, it's the pollen that the leaves from the trees, and in the fall, it's the mold that the leaves produce when they're decaying. I don't know what it is, but it makes both times. It makes my eyes, nose, it makes my eyes burn and water. It makes my nose just constantly run. Speaking of which, take a drink. It makes my nose run and feel stuffy, and makes my throat and breathing burn and itch. It goes away if I sit here and suck on a cough drop, or if I take NyQuil and DayQuil. It relieves the pain it relieves the issues for a bit, and that's how I know it's an allergy, not me being sick from some type of disease. Because if I rub Vicks on my chest, and then throughout the day I feel my nose and throat feels better because of me breathing in the Vicks vapors. It's just my allergy. Something's causing my stuff. Well, I don't know what you want to call it. Issue with my breathing and stuff. I don't know. Which makes it hard when I'm trying to lose weight and I'm trying to do exercising and I can barely breathe because I feel like I'm about to. I feel like I can't breathe through my nose properly. Which I've always been told when exercising, you should breathe through your mouth anyways. Like, well, I'm a nose breather, not a mouth breather. Fuck you, tree. Fucking nature. Always in the way. I guess next episode, chopping all that and filling up the thing. Filling up the biogas plant. Because either way, if I get done with this by the end of this episode or we don't, I'm gonna finish it off anyways. Because we're currently at 25, 31, 32, 33, 34 seconds. I feel like we're going to get this done before half an hour is up. I don't know what to talk about. I think I ran out of stuff. I thought this was full. $95%. Okay. And why the hell did it... I don't know. It stopped filling last time we were here. I also want us to try to hurry up and get this done, so I might, no, I don't want to do that. I was going to say skip the planting, but I might skip the cultivating, because we've already seen that. At least on the previous fields. Try to skip that part. I'll do on this field, at least. You still got the mowing and stuff, mowing and haying. Yeesh. We still got a lot of stuff to do, don't we? There's 17 eggs to grab. I need to go back to the beginning episodes of this and watch it, because I did say something about how many animals and stuff I wanted. I can't remember if it's just 100 of each or 1,000 of each. I don't remember. I think 1,000 would be too much. I think 100 each would be just fine. So the only fields I'm missing over this way are field 1, 2, 4, 9, and 10. And then, like I said, once I get all the gold coins that are around the biogas plant and around the fields here, I will grab. Oopsie, ISIS accidentally hired. Why won't you and there you go. Yeah. once we collect all the coins, I do believe it gives me $1 million. Which, if we're still struggling by the end of next year, I will just say screw it and go find the coins, and so we can get this series done with. At that part, I will just go throw every mod I have in my folder of unused mods. I had two folders of old mods that I still haven't used, and what I have listed as unused old mods and unused modern mods. So if it comes down to it, I'll just go grab all the coins and stuff. But I'm hoping by this time next year we'll be much further along than we are now. As soon as I'm done with this harvest here, it's selling time. Selling all the corn, soy. There's no soybeans in this game. Corn, granola, wheat, and barley. Go sell these the highest place and see if we can get past this debt and have some extra money to start buying some bigger and better equipment. Especially a harvester. As we can get a bigger and faster harvester than these two that I currently have, that'd be nice. And there's a bug on my screen again. Hey, first hit. Take a sip. Well, in 10 minutes I'm not done with this. Okay. I don't know why. I don't know if it's because I was already planning on buying Sparking Zero, which is a Dragon Ball Z game, by the way, if you don't know. Dragon Ball Z Sparking Zero. Or is it Dragon Ball Sparking Zero? I don't remember. But I started rewatching Dragon Ball Z, the original version. Not the Dragon Ball Z Kai or whatever. Any remakes. And, you know, there's a lot more to that show than I remember. Because there's a lot of stuff that happens. I just, for the life of me, do not remember any of it happening. Including the last time I watched the original Dragon Ball was, I think was somewhere in the mid-2000s. I think they had it on Cartoon, or yeah, it was Cartoon Network on demand under the Toonami section. They came out with, they announced that they're going to have all the original anime and stuff that started them. think they only made it up to the freezer arc, and then once the freezer arc was done, they stopped airing or stopped putting up new stuff and started putting other shows that were on Toonami at the time. Because if I remember correctly, they did a bunch of they did Inuyasha, Sailor Moon, Dragon Ball Z, Samurai X, Kenshin. The samurai that has the reverse blade. There's like 2 others. I just don't remember what they are. And I need to sit up. I am way too relaxed and too leaning forward. Hold on. There we go. I needed to rearrange my microphone setup. This should, you should be able to hear me a lot easier now. I also learned something from, dang it, my arm is itchy. From a YouTuber known as, Totally Not Mark. He was talking about the original dub for Dragon Ball, or for Dragon Ball Z. And I didn't realize this, but they added a bunch of different stuff, different lines for the English dub to help out the American audience with understanding stuff, because the Japanese don't actually, a lot of it don't translate well or explains itself well in English. By doing these extra lines, they could help out, but because none of these characters actually talk, how they did this is once the character went off screen or wasn't on the screen, they would have the voice actor do a line off the screen like the person's not there. So say there's a scene where Goku and Vegeta are talking, Vegeta leaves, Goku then talks to someone else, and then you hear Vegeta say something, but he's not on the screen. It's their way of putting in extra dialogue to explain stuff to the American audience without actually paying anyone to change the voice, change the lip dialogue from a character. They could, it's a weird way to put it. And after he said that, I'm continuing watching. I noticed it a lot more. I never even knew they did that. Alright. Let's see. Since we're done. Well, let's. Okay, so corn. Since I have corn back at the farm, I can go get. Corn. Restaurant is 246. Whatever the fuck that is, 180. 214 at the Bayway. So a restaurant it is. Which the restaurant should. We should go past the railroad track and then hang a left. Too fast. Too fast. Too furious. Sorry, folks. I just smacked my microphone. I was trying to flick the bug off and I missed the bug and hit the microphone. Unfortunately, I live in an old farmhouse, and these damn stink bugs that have invaded the United States have easily found their way into my farm or into the house, and there's not much I can do because there's so many minute cracks all over the place that it's hard to keep filling them in since the foundation is slowly crumbling. The wood that currently sits on the top of the foundation constantly keeps getting small holes in it. The roof currently needs replacing. There's just so many issues. See how much I get with this? Probably not as much as I think I would or should. We got 1,000, 80,000 to deal with. I know for a fact if I don't 29,000. Farm. I forget how much this holds. I think it's only 1,000 liters. With it 3,000 liters. I don't remember. No. Now I have a thing on here that allows me to group up the vehicles in different groups. I just don't remember how to work it. There's a button I should push and it should come up with group 1, group 2, and group 3. And then it allows me to only swap between those vehicles in that group. And I remember setting it up. I don't remember how it works, and I don't remember if it was this game or the 2017 game. Oh, there it goes. That's the button. Okay, this holds 7,000. So it's about 1,000 per load. And eventually these loads going there will diminish the price by some. I also just can't wait until to play the more modern farming simulator game, mainly because the being able to pick up the smaller bales, stack them. You know, that's a good selling point. Being able to do that. Okay, I think this might be a next week thing to do. I feel like this is going to take way too long. Also, might be taking way too long with this vehicle, to be honest. Feel like I might be holding more if I go. Well, since this is empty and these two barely hold anything, they can just. Let me run to the farm and fill this up. Alright, I took a moment and went and did some stuff. So I filled both. Well, this carries 15,738. The tractor with the two wagons carry 18,000. And the truck with the trailer carries 7,000. So with all that, there's only 1,000 left. A little over 1,000. I am going to set this up to start emptying, and then I'm going to drive that truck up there. See some of the map that you guys don't usually see. We don't usually go this way all that much. In the time it took me to fill up these trucks and stuff, my night quill I took has started kicking in. I'm ready to go to bed. It is 3:23 in the morning. Or for those who use military time, is 330 o'clock. I think that's the proper way to say it. And 5%, 2% on. By the time I'm get done going through this video for editing and putting out, get it to start uploading, it's gonna be time for me to crash and then wake up tomorrow. Well, that wasn't any faster, was it? And I hit a tree. Well, I tried. I want to see if there's a way to skip it. Yeah, shit. I want to see what's left in the truck, because since I have this 16,000. If the truck carries over that, I don't think so. I think the truck only carries 5. Nope, the truck does carry it. Okay. Then I'll be coming. Then I'll drop this off and grab the rest of that with the truck. I'll just leave this down in the park down here. Deal with it at the beginning of next recording. Or deal with it off camera. This is a worthy point to do the recording for a long period of time, yes? Yes. Ear is itching like a mofo. Oh. Hmm. Holy shit, no! Oh, that is a bad idea. This is even worse idea. Oh, there was a fence. The field right there, isn't there? Yeah. Ooh, 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 we're going crazy. That was a thing. And turn. Yep. With granola. And then next week we'll start off with selling granola. Leave these down in the field down by the road. That way I can just run through here with a truck, grab granola, fill it up, and then go back down there. I just like the texture of granola because it's weird because I don't know why it looks like that because isn't granola brown? I have some granola cereal on my desk and it does not look like that. Unless this isn't the same granola that you eat. Good luck. Wee-hee. You know what the top speed limit is on this thing? Now that's a four-wheel drive truck. Now here comes the slow bit. Last bit of corn I have. I have made it under 10 grand. Under from where I started at the beginning of this episode. As we started at 89,000, I do believe. And if you want, you can just go back and look yourself. I don't feel like looking up. This is what I mean. That hill's gonna slow us down to absolutely nothing. That's why I need bigger and better tractors. Wagons are getting bigger and heavier. These tractors are just not capable of dealing with it. Mind you, these tractors are better than what we started with. I still prefer the other tractors we started with, though. John Deere's and the Farm Wall. They were nice. Okay, I'll be back. Yeah, I saved you from a headache. Uh, or, well, just pure boredom. That whole hill back there with the S turns, 4 miles the entire way up. Out of the way, truck. Okay. Almost made it to 20,000. And there's no collision with things. Oh no! Whoopsie. I was trying to find a way up on top of the building. Oh, this building has collision. Okay, it does. Kind of. Like I'm walking. Feels like I'm standing halfway in it. I was. Called it. Knew something was wrong. I think I've got a new spot for my photo for the next thumbnail. Park it right up here and park the vehicles right down there next to that radio tower. Just spread them out in that grass field down there. Map is not all that big. I don't know why it's been taking me so long. I've been doing this since 2015. I made this towards the end of 2015 when I started this series. My God, Okay. Alright. I'm gonna end and go to bed. I have been Blue Devil Red Devil, and I will see you all in hell. See ya. And I just muted myself instead of ending the stream. Recording. Wow, I suck at everything I do. Okay, goodbye.